Let me see if I can just move this lamp a little bit. See if I can light. Okay, I'll move this.
Yeah.
No, this is actually, I think this is good.
Okay, just let me know.
Okay. Eric, can you sit down?
Alright.
Alright, can you tell me, does that light annoy you, or can you?
I mean, it'll be fine.
Alright, if you're sure. It doesn't bother you?
I mean, I'll tell you if it bothers
me,
but it doesn't right now.
Alright, cool. Alright, so, let's start with, I didn't write it down, I apologize, but can we start with scales?
Alright, let me just change this to a clean setting. No distortion. There we go.
Alright. So can you do the A major scale?
Can you turn that up a little, because I can't hear it.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, that was sound.
Okay. Alright, can you try that one more time? Try it a little slower and just make sure you get every note. Alright, so yeah, watch out for that note. Alright, almost there. Let's see. This isn't like a mandatory thing, but can you try it again? Alternate you
Alright,
pick,
sure.
and just take it slow and really focus on it.
Okay, I'm gonna start at the top.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. Good. Can you try the arpeggio?
All right. Wow. I was
I do like a blues arpeggio type. Good. Yeah. Keep practicing that, and try with a metronome. Just go like the slower the better. Honestly.
All right.
You just want to go slow enough so that you can make sure you get every note correct and that you're really able to focus on your tone. Everything. Scales are really important. I actually have started, since I've gone into college and got a new professor, I've started practicing scales for at least half an hour every day, which seems like a lot, but I'll just
scales
practice.
are important. They're like the root of music.
Yeah, exactly. And also when you slow down like that and you're able to use different right hand fingerings, because I just use my hands, my fingers. I don't use a pick. You're able to really focus on the placement of your hand and your tone, so it really helps you just become a better player overall.
All right.
Okay, let's go to this book.
Should I change it back to the distortion?
Sure.
All right.
I just turned it all the way up so you probably can hear it. you try out number 22 in the style of Megadeth?
Oh yeah, that one right there.
So, you need to make sure that you're playing 3 of the strings, not just 2, when you're doing those, the descending power chords. So, you want to have your pinky down. Have the pinky down on the G string. And the other thing is, you really gotta stick with just one fingering for the E power chord. I think you played it differently almost every time you went to it. So, just make sure you go back to your first finger. That's what you started with, and I think that's the best decision, the best fingering. So, when you go down to that F chord, you just want to go 1 fret up and kind of, move 1 string down and 1 fret up simultaneously. Okay? Can you try it again?
Alright.
Try it again, but that's an octave chord. Yeah.
Yeah, but this string wasn't even muted, so it's not. That sounds like you're playing the banjo.
Alright. Can you try this again? A little bit slower. And yeah, try it slower, like dun 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 dun.
Right.
And really focus on those 2 things. One is that you're playing with your first finger for the E power chord, and then you're playing with all 3 of those fingers for the other power chords. If you want to end it that way, that's okay, but you still should use your first finger. Okay, so that's coming along pretty well. I'll write those little notes in and practice this for another week, and make sure you just keep in mind those things. But play the power chord with your first finger. Okay, can you try example 23?
Okay, in the style of Randy Rhoads, aka ripoff of Crazy Train.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I just played Crazy Train.
Yeah.
That was an accident. Oh my god. That's because I'm just so used to doing it. Wow, oh my god, can I not do that?
Here, slow it down. And also, you need to alternate your picking. It's written in here. If you didn't practice it that way, then it's going to be difficult to just switch to it. But you got to practice it that way. Yeah, try it one more time. Alright, can you try it again?
Yeah.
Alright, look at what your right hand's doing. It's going all down strums. Try it again, but yeah, do it a little as slow as you need, and just really focus on your right hand.
Alright. That's actually the first time I've done that, so...
Just
like, I just practiced the...
You actually practice crazy train?
I practice both of them mostly because A, it's a good habit because like I just want to keep this one in practice and I also practice this one, but I never really bother with this part of the chords.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Let's see. Did you get a chance to practice example 24?
This, no.
Okay.
This looks really strange.
Okay.
I mean...
well, first of all, rhythmically it looks confusing, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. So, let's see, where's the pick? Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Let me just play it for you, just to kind of show you how it sounds. Yeah. Let me see. I guess they want you to do a hammer on and a pull off. So I'm not sure if I really agree with that, but I guess you're playing it really fast. So, anyways, yeah, so let me try that again. Sorry. So it is kind of tricky. Even I'm having a little difficulty sight reading it, but the best thing to do is just, you know, break it up into sections. Rhythmically, obviously, the second measure, like these, I guess 5 beats, are going to be the most challenging. But can you try that? Can you try just the first measure?
Sure.
No, there's no pick range.
I mean, there were a few on my app
Here we go.
before. Oh.
Alright, yeah, just, sorry.
AKA my brother probably put it there.
Can you try out the first measure? Yeah, can you do that again? Make sure you... Alright, so make sure you're alternating picking. I think you're actually doing a picking that's like similar to this. In the style of Megadeth. So make sure you're just doing just normal alternate picking. Okay? Can you try it again?
Alright, yeah. Wow, not pop. Okay.
Good.
Right.
Good. Yeah, that's really good.
I'm just sight reading that.
Yeah.
And guessing, not even looking at it whatsoever based on what you played.
So can you try that, just the second measure? So.
Alright.
And they're wanting you for the open string, just to do an up strum, but palm mute it. Yeah. Exactly.
This makes it seems as if this part wants to be played in like third position, at least for this piece, in terms of like, because like for this part you want to play like the 7/8/7 with, because then you got the 7, because you've got this part right here and it's a pain to shift, even though it says 1 2 1 and switch. I just think it'd be more comfortable just to stay there in the first place.
Yeah, I guess that. No, I agree with you. I guess
that just. I mean, I agree with this if it's for this first measure when you have like the time to change because you're just going open. But for this one, if you're playing it really fast, you're just gonna want to go.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. And when you play this open string on the beginning of this measure.
Yeah, I was just doing that to sight read. I see the button yet. I was just doing that just to get the notes.
Yeah, but yeah, I totally agree with you. But when you play that note, that's when you want to take advantage of
switching.
Yeah, that's when you want to switch your position. So, and then again for here, you switch back to the 5th position. So in general, that's just that applies for all of this. You know, when you play that open string, that's when you shift. Except for here, obviously, you don't have that open string, so you're just going to have to...
But no, you do.
No, I mean in between this phrase and this phrase.
But even then, it's easier, it's less shifting to go from here to here than here to here.
Mm-hmm. So you just do... have to play this with your 3rd finger. I would still play with your 1st finger just because switching up, 5 frets is a lot easier to do with your 1st finger. And also you have plenty of time to switch back down. You have 3 full notes to switch back down to the 5th position. Yeah, good. Cool. So let's see, we have 12 minutes. Let's see, do you want to try this out with a metronome?
Sure.
Alright, cool. I'm going to do it,
maybe something like this.
Yeah, that could be the 8th note. Maybe a little slower. Eric, how do you get to the,
Sure, I can help. Oh, wow. That is not helpful.
It does that sometimes.
There
we go, thanks. So, yeah, let's try this at 70 again. Alright. Yeah, just try it out from the beginning.
So, is that 8th note or quarter note?
That's 8th note. So it's...
No, that would be quarter note.
That is quarter note, sorry.
Yeah, let's just get it.
So just try the first
part
2 measures, yeah, and then you can repeat that because this goes back up to the 7 anyway, this 7th fret, so you can just repeat it. Okay?
Just do it on the
Yeah, just loop it if you can.
Right, yeah, there you go.
So when you switch back up to there, when you shift, you don't want to slide.
Right.
So
So do a little mute or lift it.
But yeah, basically you just lift your finger a little bit. So you see how you can almost like barely hear it. You want to you want to really relax your finger before you shift up. So even if you're not necessarily pressing down, like to the point where you'd be able to hear the note, if you have a lot of pressure on it, then
take a little bit off.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. So like.
Good. That's really good. Yeah. Cool. And the other thing is, you really need to practice this with alternate picking.
I guess sometimes I just do it out of habit. Like if I'm like practicing some of these other songs, I'll just do it like when I feel I need to. But some other times I'm just like I've done this before. I see only a few parts where I actually need to do the alternate picking.
Yeah. Well, the thing is like.
I see what you want the.
Can I see the guitar for a second?
Oh, sure.
With this, I mean, I haven't picked it. Sorry.
All right.
It's a cool riff. I mean, if you play it even at the speed, you know. Yeah, it's got like a cool groove, and you can play it all down pick if you want. But the way Metallica would be playing this, they'd be playing it twice as fast. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good.
Yeah, Slayer would be playing.
Dad, get out of here!
Even faster than that, like.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I mean they play really fast. They'll do
Yeah,
like.
I looked at Master Puppets and like, oh my god, I can't even play half that guys.
Yeah, and I feel like Slayer might actually just be doing straight 16th notes, not even 8th notes. They would be doing.
I mean, I guess that's the little change they made. Like in this, they just switched around the notes a tiny bit, like at the same rhythm.
Yeah, I'm not really familiar with Slayer's discography, but this is probably just one of their riffs, just slightly changed. So, can you try that again, but really focus on your right hand. Make sure that you're alternating.
Guys, be quiet!
Perfect. Can you try the last two measures now?
Yeah, this sounds weird. Right.
So it's.
Without even meaning to, I meant to play like a high, but everything slid automatically to 12 fret without even looking. Even though it's supposed to be a low E. Wow.
So it's. Oh, sorry. No, so I'm sorry. Yeah, so can you try that?
The last two?
Yeah, just the last two. Good. Yeah, can you try that again?
Okay, I skipped that totally. Wow.
That's okay. Good. Yeah. Cool. So, practice that really slowly at first, but then this is a cool riff, so I think you ought to be able to play it more up to speed. So, see if you can get up to like. So that's 120. So I'll write that in. Start practicing at 70, and then you can go to 120. Let me write that in.
I actually figured it out based on listening to it because of a hockey game I had, like that Blitzkrieg block you taught me. You know, I found that there was another note in there based on listening. It sounds.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just the 3 and then the 4.
Yeah, that's really cool that you're able to sing with that.
And then you play, because there's no 4th on the rest because it's not. That's the melody in the background, so when you just do 1, 2, 3 on these chords, you already have X.
Yeah, that's cool that you were able to just hear that out.
But sometimes it's just like this part. It's just that, but in like the main part, it's.
Yeah, cool.
I just thought about saying that. Right
Yeah,
now.
no, that's a cool observation. I know like a lot of guitarists my age wouldn't be able to hear that. They would just think it's a power chord. So that's you have a really good ear.
Thank you.
That's cool. Okay.
Oh God, I got it. I think.
I can get it. There you go.
Thank you.
Can you try out the Master of Puppets riff?
All right.
Okay. Hang on, I keep losing my pick. Oh, here it is. Okay.
Oh no.
So a couple things. One is that you started off alternating your pick, which is good.
I caught myself.
Yeah.
I'm like, da 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 da, wait, and then I'm like, oh wait, I'm not supposed to do that. For some reason, it seems easier to slide there than just than like that.
The thing is, that's actually going to have a different tone if you slide. It's kind of like da da as opposed to like da da. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So yeah, you really want to just practice that. You can just practice those 3 notes or 4 notes. You start in 4th position. So just practice it slowly. Yeah, you can practice it. Yeah. And then the other thing is, with your picking, you don't want to do really big picks. You don't want to.
This isn't like Blitzkrieg Bob where you can just do that.
Yeah. The thing is, it's going to be loud enough, if you amplify, so you don't have to like try to play as loud as you can. Generally, with one stringed, like when you just pick one string at a fast pace like that, you want to do slow picks. Or not slow, I'm sorry, small picks. Yeah, so like, yeah, so watch the way that I do this. Yeah, ignore the fact that I messed up.
Yeah.
Just like you saw how I was.
Should I like stop that because it's about to go off in 17 seconds?
I'll stop it, and we can just go over it one more time. We're about done anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, can you try playing that again?
A bit slower.
The 3rd time you switch to doing just down strums. So anyways, you have this riff pretty much down, but
it's just like tiny mechanics.
Keep practicing it and yeah, focus on those tiny mechanics.
Alright.